back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I've been loving in the month of August. If you do want to see what my August favorites are, then please keep watching. I know that I've been ready for fall to come and get here already, but since I live in Florida, I don't get the nice fall weather or the changing color of leaves. So I've been getting fall ready here at my home. When I was going through my fall decor, I did find this nail polish, and it is by Polish. It is in the shade Chloe, and it's the shade that I'm currently wearing on my nails. I love this nail polish because it's this pop of color that looks great on my nails. I just love the color so much, and I do love the formula as well. Polish is by Kathleen Like. She's one of the YouTubers here on YouTube. I've had this nail polish on for about a week or so, and you can tell that my nails don't look chipped. I know that we're in the middle of September, but I've been constantly reaching for this shade. I haven't been using this nail polish on my fingertips. I've been mainly using this nail polish for my toenails. The reason why I don't paint my nails as much is because my nails do chip. I do think that my nails are very fine and they do break easily. I'm constantly using this nail polish as my toenails. I would show you guys my toes, but I currently don't have anything on my toes right now at the moment. I have them on my fingertips, so I really do love this nail polish by Polish. The formula is really good. The shade Chloe is not a new shade. This came out last year in around this time. I believe this came out in her fall collection last year. The shade Chloe is still available for sale on KLPolish.com. If you are interested, I will link it down below. The other shades in the Polish collection that I've been loving on my toenails is Mojito and TATCHA. I love these two shades. These two shades are her summer shades, and I've been constantly using these two shades on my toenails because it's a bit of a pop of color when I'm wearing cute sandals or when I'm just wearing flip-flops. If you don't like any of those three shades, I do also reach for the shade Pinky. It is just this neutral shade, a light wash of pink, but it looks exactly like your fingernail. If you are working in an area where you're not allowed to polish your nails, I would definitely go for the shade Pinky. Sticking with the Polish theme, I've been loving this hand cream by Polish. She did come out with this hand cream this year, and this hand cream smells so good. I wish you guys can smell how good this is. Just take a little bit, rub it. It smells so good, so divine, very high end. I wish that Kathleen would come out with a travel size version of this because this smells so good. It smells so divine, so yummy. It does have an almond scent to it. If you are sensitive to smell, so definitely be aware of that, but it smells so good. She needs to come out with a perfume bottle. If she does come out with a perfume bottle, I would spray this perfume or a body mist. A body mist, oh my goodness. I would definitely spray that all over me, and it would smell so yummy, so delicious, as she would say. This smells so good. I definitely highly recommend. My next favorite item in the month of August is by TATCHA. This is the TATCHA Silk Canvas Primer. I love this primer, you guys. It's definitely one of those primers that you don't have to use a lot of. Just a little bit does go a long way. You guys can see I did make a little dent in mine, a little bit. So just take a little bit of the primer and I just rub this all over my face, and then I press it. I tap it into my pores, and I just tap this all over my face, and this just covers up everything. I don't know why I just used the back of my hand to show you guys, but I wanted to show you guys what it looked like. I got my travel size TATCHA primer in this bento box when I did purchase it during the Sephora VIP sale. I am currently using the Deep Cleanse at the moment. It's in my bathroom. This was the TATCHA Silk Primer little space here. And the TATCHA Water Cream, I currently already have one, so this is a backup. Since it's been super hot and humid outside, sunscreen is definitely a must. And the sunscreen that I've been loving in the month of August is by SUPERGOOP. This is a SUPERGOOP Unseen Sunscreen. I love this sunscreen because it is a clear sunscreen. There is no residue. You don't get any flashback when using this sunscreen. So I just take a little bit of this sunscreen, and it does have an SPF of 40. So I just take a little bit of sunscreen. Well, that was a lot of sunscreen. And I just rub this all over my face. It wears very well underneath makeup. You can wear this sunscreen all by itself alone, and I feel like it does have like a blurring effect to it because I feel like my pores are kind of minimized when using this sunscreen. Sunscreen does protect you through the summer heat, especially in August. It's been so humid, so hot outside. I was so happy that I did pick up this product in the beginning of August because it really did help me with my skin. Next product that I'm going to share with you guys, I have been searching everywhere for a primer in a stick form and that blurs out your pores, and I think I might have found it. This primer is by LANCôME. This is their Blur and Go primer. I love that this is in a stick form. You get a lot of product. You get 0.31 ounces in this product, which is a lot of primer in my opinion. I love this primer because it does definitely blur out all of your pores. You just have to take a little bit. It does come off white though. So you just have to take a little bit and you just press this in your skin. It does mattify and blur out all of your pores. So I'm just going to press it in so you guys can see. And it really does make a difference in my opinion. You can see the section right here where it is matte that I did put on the primer. I love this primer because it is in a stick form. I can travel with it. I also use this primer as a touch-up just in case I run out of blotting sheets or I don't have a tissue on hand. I just use this. I just blot like right here at the top, what I'm doing right now. Whatever foundation or whatever's on here, I just take a tissue like so and I just rub it off. I rub out the edges. So see, you have a clean stick and then everything does come off on the tissue. So that way you don't have any residue on the stick if you feel like it's non-hygienic. The foundation does come out on the tissue and then you have a clean stick again. The foundation that I cannot put down in the month of August is by Makeup Forever. This is our Velvet Matte Foundation. I love this foundation not only because of the packaging, because it's in a squeezy tube where you can squeeze out all the product, but because this foundation is so good. It's so breathable. It's so lightweight on me. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey, and it does last a really long time throughout the day. And this comes in so many shades. I believe this comes in 35 to 40 shades. I'm currently wearing this foundation and I am in love with this foundation. I think I need to pick up a backup. I feel like I don't get overly oily when wearing this foundation. If you guys have not watched my review on this foundation, I will link it right here up at the top. But overall, I really do love this foundation. I love the shade range. I love the packaging. I love the formula. I love everything about this foundation, and I would highly, highly recommend you guys picking up this foundation or checking it out. Next product that I've been loving in the month of August is by Milk Makeup. This is their translucent. It's a blur and set matte loose setting powder. I love this matte powder because it really does blur. This loose setting powder did come with a little sponge, which I used, but I wasn't really a fan of this sponge. But what I do like about this loose setting powder is the little net right here, is that I just dunk a little bit out from the net, and it does kind of make a mess, but because sometimes it doesn't really come out of the net. So I just gotta tap it and it does come out. I like to use the back of the cap and I just take a little bit and I just set. I love how many shades Milk Makeup came out with in this loose setting powder. They not only came with translucent, they came out with translucent light, translucent medium, and translucent deep. I definitely think that Milk is diverse in a way because they do come out with a lot of products. Some products I'm not a fan of and some products I really do love, such as this matte loose setting powder. I used this earlier to set underneath my eyes, and I just love how it brightens underneath my eyes. It is matte. I really do love this matte loose setting powder. It doesn't make me oily throughout the day, and it does blur out my pores. This eyeshadow palette has had so much drama on YouTube. It's the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette in Ring the Alarm. I love my eyeshadow palette. I know a lot of people had a lot of issues with this eyeshadow blending out, but my eyeshadow palette performs so well, so nicely. These shadows are so buttery. They're so pigmented. I just love. I'm currently wearing this eyeshadow palette on my eyes. I have the shade Rush fluffed out all over in my crease. I have the shade Alert blended out in my outer V. And then right here in the inner part of my eye, I have the shade On Camera. I love this eyeshadow palette. It works well for me. For $15, I think it's definitely worth it. But one thing when I do use this eyeshadow palette, I notice that if I do have a little bit of eyeshadow on my fingertips, which I do right now, I was trying to do some swatches earlier, but it didn't work out. The last makeup item that I've been loving in the month of August is by Kylie Cosmetics. This is in the shade Rumor. I'm currently wearing this shade on my lips. I love this lipstick because it is a matte lipstick. Since this is a lipstick, it is going to wear off throughout the day, so you do need to reapply this lipstick. And this lipstick did come out during Kylie's 21st birthday. I purchased mine on KylieCosmetics.com. and I did purchase mine in a little set. If you have not seen that video, I will link. So now we're going to move on to 3 disappointing products in the month of August. The first disappointing product in the month of August for me was by NATASHA DENONA. This is her Pore Vanishing Matte Foundation. I really did not see a difference when using this foundation. It did not minimize my pores at all. The foundation shade in 75Y Dark Yellow does match me. It is a perfect match for me, but the formula itself I was not impressed by. It's very pricey in my opinion because you don't even get a full ounce of foundation. You get 0.94 ounces of foundation, which I do think that NATASHA DENONA is very expensive. The foundation itself did not wow me at all. The formula didn't wow me, so this was just a pass in my opinion. The second product that did not work out for me in the month of August is by Living Proof. This is their dry shampoo. I purchased mine during the Sephora VIB sale, which they had in the month of August. This dry shampoo did not impress me at all. It left a white cast on my hair. Every time I did use this product, I shook out my hair and I could still see that white cast. One thing I do like about this product is that it did give me a little bit of volume, but I did not like the white cast, so this is going back. And the last disappointing product in the month of August is by Fenty Beauty. This is her Moroccan Spice eyeshadow palette. I did a full review on this eyeshadow palette. If you're interested, this eyeshadow palette has a ton of fallout, and some of the shades in this eyeshadow palette are a little bit patchy. That's something I was not a big fan about. I do like how this eyeshadow palette does have a huge mirror in it, and it is sleek for travel. Overall, if the eyeshadows just don't blend for me, they have a lot of fallout for me, I'm just not going to take it with me. Or I'm never going to use this eyeshadow palette and it's just going to end up collecting dust. Let me know in the comments down below what are some of your favorite products in the month of August, or just your favorite products in general. I would love to know in the comments down below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.